600. And we're at 660 now, which is ridiculous. That last video did crazy, and it kind of inspired me to kind of take this into a little bit of a different direction. Kind of like, I'm gonna still do the stuff I was doing, like the makeup-y stuff, the get ready with me's, and I've seen the comments and the suggestions. I'm gonna do those as well. That's actually like top of my priority list. But I want to sprinkle in like mental health talks maybe, or like stuff that can really like bring you back and center you, which I think is so important. This life is so difficult, like whether in a good mental health place or not, this life is hard. Like there is nothing easy about the life we live. It just isn't. It doesn't matter who you are or where you are or what you're doing a great job. And like there are not a lot of people in life who just stop and tell you that like you're doing a good job, and that they acknowledge that you're doing everything you can to be the best you can be. And I didn't have that for a long time. Like I didn't have that from my own head. I didn't have that from some of the people around me and like some friends and whatever. And I want to create a space that you all know you can come, and you've got one person who can tell you that life's not easy, but we're gonna keep pushing together. It's you and me. It's us against everything. And that might sound dramatic, but like reading the comments on not only the last video but all of the other videos, like I really feel like this group of people right here, y'all understand what I'm doing and what I'm saying and how I feel, and I feel like that's such a good sense of community. Like I love that. So I still love doing this because I love the sense of community that I have here with you guys. So I want to do like positive quotes and like affirmations and stuff like that, because life is hard, and sometimes, unfortunately, the only person that you have to talk yourself up is yourself. I'm a person who only likes to rely on myself. So sometimes you gotta just look yourself in a mirror and say, you are a bad bitch, and that's okay. Like, I will say this. I am sick. So if I sound stuffily or gross, I'm sick. Sorry about that. But, alright, let's see. I just googled like positive affirmations. So it says, I am full of energy and am feeling fueled to tackle any things I have to do today. The people who are meant to be in my life will come into it and stay. I want that tattooed on my forehead. That is a big one, seriously, because sometimes people come into our lives and they're only meant to be here for a season. They're not meant to be here for the whole series. Let's make our lives a show, because I live my life like I'm the main character of the best-selling Netflix show you've ever seen in your life. And I'm the main character. And I've had love interests come in and out. I've had people come in and out. And I've had lots of different things occur in my life where I've realized, looking back now, that some people just genuinely are not meant to be in your life for the eternity of your life. Some people are just a phase, and people hate the word phase, and I get it, but that genuinely is what it is. It's a phase of your life, and you just needed them there for that part of your life, that phase of your life, and now you're good. You don't need them anymore, and that's peaceful when you discover that. It's a beautiful moment. I will live in the moment today and not stress about my past or worry about my future. That's a good one. am superior to the negative thoughts and actions. I am doing my best. I have the power to create change. I am blessed with a wonderful family and amazing friends. Let me tell you, say that enough, and even if it's not true right now, they will find you. I promise. Alright, let's see. There are no limits to what I can achieve. I know the future has wonderful things in store for me. I want to put a pause on this for just a minute because I want to do this. There is a quote that I saw from another ASMR artist on here. I think his name is ASMR Reality, I think. I'm gonna look it up. Okay. It's the lion and gazelle quote. Okay, it's the lion and the gazelle quote. Every morning in Africa, a gazelle wakes up. It knows it must outrun the fastest lion or it will be killed. Every morning in Africa, a lion wakes up. It knows it must run faster than the slowest gazelle or it will starve. It doesn't matter whether you are the lion or a gazelle. When the sun comes up, you better be running. When I tell you I heard that quote, low-key changed my life, I'm not even gonna lie. Because it doesn't matter where you think you are, whether you think you're the baddest, most popular person in school, and you think you're Ariana Grande or whoever, some like super important big lion that has the money and the fame and the clout and the whatever you want in life, whether that be in your personal life or that be in society, whatever. Whether you're that person or whether you're a person who's meek, who's a lot more timid, who's quiet, maybe you've been bullied, maybe you're having a hard time right now, maybe you feel like you are a gazelle they're doing like the transition or whatever, where it's like the old version, like the kid version of you, and like your current version, and it's like, you know, we're gonna make it, and we made it, and like, you know, whatever, and stuff like that. And I think it's such a beautiful trend. Like, I've seen people say like, I'd love to go back to her and just thank her for continuing to fight. Like, that's beautiful. And I feel the same way. Like, I would love to go back and tell myself when it was really hard, however long ago that would be. Might that be a couple months ago, a couple years ago, a decade ago, whenever, and just say, you know, thank you for fighting for us. Because there you go. You know, because if it weren't for you showing up for us, who would have shown up for us? You know what I mean? Because you show up for yourself before anybody else does. I've got 2 left, and then we're gonna end this video because doing this makes me low-key emotional. This is a call that says, "This letter is to you, the you that's had a rough week, the you that seems to be under constant storm clouds, the you that feels invisible, the you that doesn't know how much longer you can hold on, the you that has lost faith, the you that always blames yourself for everything that goes wrong. To you. You are incredible. You make this world a bit more wonderful. You have so much potential and so many things left to do. You have time. Better things are coming your way. So please hang in there. You can do it." Ooh, I could cry right now. This week has been really tough, y'all. A big storm came through and a tree fell on my house. So this week has been crazy, but that's not what we're here to talk about. Anyways. Oh, that makes me emotional. Jesus. I'm not even going to talk about that one because I literally can't. We're just going to move on. Okay. I think midlife is when the universe gently places her hand upon your shoulders and pulls you close and whispers in your ear, "I'm not screwing around. It's time." All of this pretending and performing, these coping mechanisms that you've developed to protect yourself from feeling inadequate and getting hurt, they have to go. Your armor is preventing you from growing into your gifts. I understand that you need these protections when you were small. I understand that you believed your armor could help you secure all of the things you needed to feel worthy of love and belonging. But you are still searching, and you've lost more than ever. Oh, I'm sorry, you're more lost than ever. Time is growing short. There are unexplored adventures ahead of you. You can't live the rest of your life worried about what other people think. You were born worthy of love and belonging. Courage and daring are coursing through you. You were made to live and love with your whole heart. It's time to show up and be seen. If I had a quote to sum up what 25 has been like for me thus far, that's it. Whoa, that rocked my world for a minute. Anyways, because it's been an adventure. Not all of it good, not all of it bad. I've learned about myself, not all of it good, not all of it bad. But that's growth. That's intellectual maturity. That's growing up. That's life. And I'm sure we all did, but I especially, I'm going to talk for myself for a minute.